That minor 7 to a dominant exchange, very... Yep. Want to make sure you can do that walk. Okay, so... Let's try that. So, up on C sharp. Okay, so more fingers than anything else. We want to be able to... So, your fingers are basically grabbing those three that you're building that triad shape off of. Just walking down every other fret. Yep. Yep, so eventually... Yep, yep. Excellent.
Yeah, so, actually, I think I've heard guys do that kind of thing.
It's a very, very common. Yeah. Very good, very good. It's a very important chord change there. Okay. Okay.
That's
now, well, let's take a look. Hold on. There's a method to this.
Okay. There always is.
That dominant 9.
Okay.
That dominant chord that we're doing. There's enough of that to turn it into a dominant 7, sharp 5. If you look at that dominant 9, see those bottom three? Those three strings that you're doing right there? That in itself, these two pieces right here is enough to make a dominant 7 chord. Because there's your flat 7, there's your major 3rd.
Okay.
Okay? By doing this, there's our root, there's our flat 7, there's our major 3rd. This sucker is now a sharp 5, because the 5 normally sits back here.
Okay.
Does that make sense? It's a little bit bizarre. If we think about a normal dominant 7 chord, let's do a normal dominant 7, a C dominant 7.
Okay.
Right there. Okay? Right? So if you look at just this string and these three, just build that much, okay? So take your fingers away, but just put your fingers on those parts on those strings. Back there. He's going to be back, almost like an open D chord, if you want to think of it that way.
Yeah.
Okay?
Do it like that.
Yeah, so that's a dominant 7 chord.
Okay.
There's your 1. Remember the 1, 5, 7, 3, 5, 1 rule? Okay. So 1, 7, 3, 5.
Okay.
All right. So far, so good?
Yep.
Okay. So to kind of utilize some of that dominant 9 shape that we were just doing, these two guys are going to switch strings, but they're both going to sit on this fret. There you go. So just...
That's a sharp 5.
Yes, because the 5 is normally back here.
Okay.
So we raised it. But because there's only one difference between the dominant 9 chord and the dominant 7 sharp 5, we can use that in place of that dominant 7 chord.
Okay.
Freaky, I know, but there's just enough. They share the same three notes.
Close, yeah.
And they share those same 3 notes. So instead of going like this, it will, instead of to the dominant 9, we can now go. There we go.
So this is the 9.
That's right, dominant 9.
And then this is actually a
dominant 7.
Dominant 7 sharp 5.
Sharp 5.
Okay.
Exactly. And now we just go to
this is the root. So we're actually...
That's your root, yep.
Okay. So we're doing... And this is replacing this?
That's right. It's a chord substitution.
Yeah, okay. I see that. Wow, I wouldn't have guessed it.
Nope.
But yeah. Okay.
Alright, so
I'm with you.
Now when we're doing this, we can just do a chromatic. See that? So
we go from...
Yep. Careful, minor 7. Minor 7. So you're going from an E rooted minor 7. There you go.
Okay. Do you like that?
Yep.
Okay.
That's right. There you go.
That's wow. That's cool. I like that.
Now, if you want to go in 2 different directions, we could actually... Oh, no, that wouldn't work. I was going to say, we could throw... Well, because it is a dominant chord, you could throw any dominant chord at it, I suppose. But I guess if you want to retain that dominant 9-ish... Oh, okay, here we go. All right, so... Okay, so we've got a minor 7 there.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a dominant 9 here, right?
Mm-hmm.
We turned that dominant 9 into a dominant sharp 5.
Okay.
Okay, so if we want to, this is cool. If we keep our pinky where he is and bar, well, actually we don't have to bar, but I do anyways, because I'm so used to doing a 13, and just pull these 3 guys back. There's our dominant 13. So now we can go.
There's a dominant 13.
Dominant 13. There's our sharp 5. He's now a 6.
Wow. Now you're just messing with my head now.
There you go.
Or do the whole thing with the in there too if you want it.
Yeah. I guess fingerstyle wise though, we're only grabbing these 3 strings, so
Sure.
I mean.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah, it's nifty, eh? Just doing silly little changes like that, right? Well, it's no different than when we were doing minor 7s and turning them into minor 11s. We're just now moving the bottom end as opposed to the high end.
You know, we can like do a whole session of just doing this stuff easily.
So you can just walk now that way using
Cool.
just using modifications of the chord that you just used. And then turn it back into a minor 7.
That's cool.
And then end it on a major 9 just for fun. Remember that chord?
Wow, yeah, I kind of remember it.
1, 5, 7, 3. Yeah. Right,
Wow.
so, yeah, so.
Wow.
It's a brain teaser, but it's a fun thing that you can do. So that just came out of just from that. So
Okay.
all right, okay. Diminished chords are nothing more than a dominant 7 with a raised root.
Okay.
Trust me on this.
Yeah, you've mentioned that before.
You're actually going to keep that dominant 7 chord. So we're sitting on an E dominant 7.
Okay.
Okay, and then okay.
Yeah.
So look at what you got back here. We've got this much, right?
Okay.
Okay, so we can crank that up into another dominant 9 there.
Alright, let's try that again. Okay, so we start here.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
And then when we could try to build something like that, which is neat, but
Wow.
I'm going to swap fingers there on the inside there. There we go, so
Okay, so we're doing again.
yep, dominant chord.
Yeah.
And then into the diminished.
And we're gonna go like that.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
So that'll work. We can also, sorry. go the other direction and make it a minor 9.
Yeah.
Okay? So as we're walking, when that guy finally comes up, yep. So, yep.
Yeah, okay.
Okay? To me, that sounds like it almost wants to resolve to a boom. We could use our... Oh, that's so cool. Alright. Yeah, okay, so look at our minor 9 there, right? Okay, see this guy right here?
Yeah.
We can keep him. He's going to move down here. Okay, so we've got that much. Down to 13 again.
Okay.
So we took the better parts of that minor 9. We kept him, and just pulled back enough to make a 13 chord out of that minor 9.
Wow.
So this is our minor 9. And this, yep. Back to the 6 again.
Are you doing that? The 6, or wasn't that not a major 9?
Major 9, sir.
Yeah. And you're doing that? Okay.
So, major 6/9 for fun.
So the actual chord progression itself is
Dominant 7.
Is the dominant 7.
And then the diminished.
Oops,
You don't have to. The only thing you have to do
Yeah.
for diminished is just raise the root.
Yeah,
It's like
I'm
raising
kinda
the roof.
fighting
But.
it, yeah.
And then 13. I did a major 9 there, but let's do a dominant 9 there.
Okay.
And then,
And back to this again.
well, actually, I'm going to do a major 7 there, I think.
Major 7? Yeah,
Yeah.
which is kind of a home.
Yep, so...
Okay. And that works because this is your 5th, which is your dominant 7, and there's your root. There's your
Yeah, your
there's
5. Your 5 and
your
your
home
1.
page. Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
So...
Man, I need a sight map. Just kidding.
Okay. All right. So
right.
so we made that a dominant 9 going into 1, right?
Okay.
Because that's your 5 and that's your 1.
Yeah.
So could we not go? So
Sounds like we can.
yeah. So we went.
So just a nice long way to move to from a 5 to a 1, isn't it?
We walked down there, and so instead of going to the 9, we did that dominant sharp 5 again, and then into the major 7.
Cool.
All right. So dominant, diminished, minor 9, 13, dominant, or you can go. Actually, that's a better contrast, don't you think? That dominant 9 to that major 7. Because we went... Yeah, I think so. That's almost better contrast, because dominant, and then major. So it's a nice little resolve there. And then we can do it there.
You're just messing with it.
It's the 7th degree, right? 7th degree is diminished.
Okay.
Okay, this is our diminished. But
Yeah.
we just raised one note there.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so
I can
dominant
see
13.
You like this shape way more for diminished. Yeah.
Right. So
Cool.
dominant, diminished, minor 9, dominant 13, dominant 9, major 7, dominant 7 sharp 5.
You can even just go back again if you needed to resolve it back.
Or you can go to the minor 3rd, or you can go to the C sharp minor 7. That's a nice blend there.
Yeah, again, you've got a lot of, there's your minor third shape right there from here.
Yep. That's a nice little groove there. So. Totally made up progression there. Diatonic thirds.
Okay.
Very, 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 very popular sequence. Okay, so when we're talking about our modes, a lot of times. Nice thing about this sequence is it's actually very legato. You could actually go.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people do that. I see that all the time in solos. So we really got to get comfortable with that. So all you're doing, the reason why it's called diatonic, it just means that the thirds are following in they conform to that particular key. That's what diatonic means. Both of them will conform to the key shape. So what you're going to do is every note that you play, you're going to go the third away. Okay, so that's the distance, right? Root and third.
Okay.
Okay. So now you're going to go to the second note of the scale.
Okay.
To its third. Then to the third note of the scale and its third. So far we've got this here. Good. That string's done. Okay, now we go to the fifth string. Let's right to third. That string's done. Okay. First finger, yep, pinky, second. That string's done. Okay, here's where it gets a little tight. Okay, you're gonna roll. Roll your second finger. Okay. Roll your pinky finger. There you go, that string's done. Okay, and then pinky, third finger, your other third finger, your first, back to your pinky, third, and then your first finger and pinky. Okay. So where it's a little bit weird.
Where's the roll?
Okay. Rule about transitions against the B string. The G and the B string, the rule is you do as much as you can in one position until you can't anymore. Break out of that position and remain in there. Okay?
Okay.
I have a lot of times, I have arguments when people do sequence of 4. I can't do it anymore, but people used to jump and then come back with a different finger, jumping in and out of one position to the other. Bad. Stay in as much in one position as you can until you can't do it anymore, and then
move.
Stay, but move and stay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the case here, I could go if I wanted to as well, but I can't go like two different positions there. Well, it's gonna confuse your fingers, right? Because you're not playing in one position as much as possible.
Yeah, and
right?
My fingers don't need any more confusion.
Great. So let's come back now.
Okay.
And now your third finger, ring finger, to your pinky. Now your first finger to your pinky, or sorry, your ring finger. Now pinky and first. Okay, third finger's gonna roll. First finger's gonna roll. Pinky up on that 9th fret now. Dotted fret, pinky right here. Pinky.
Sorry.
To your first. Okay, now your second finger. To your pinky on the next string. First finger. To your second. Now stay on that string, pinky. To your first. Second finger. To your pinky. First finger from the previous string. To your second finger on the next. Pinky on this string here. To your first. Big stretch. Okay, second finger to pinky on the next. Pinky, or first finger on the back, then your second. Pinky on this string. There you go. Alright, so.
Okay.
no one ever plays it as a whole scale, okay, because that's really boring. But it's actually one of the more melodic